So this is a review for my dressing room series that has been a long time coming. As most of you know, if you follow me at all on social media, I received this dress from Retrospec'd, which is a brand out of Australia that I've been following for a few years now. I'm going to post a link below to the video that I filmed at the Viva Las Vegas fashion show a couple of years ago, and it features a lot of Retrospec'd fashions, and that was where I was introduced to them. It means a lot to me to be able to actually touch and feel the items that I'm going to be ordering if I am going to be ordering from overseas, and I can tell you immediately I was extremely impressed by the workmanship. They carried clothing for both males and females, and everything was so beautifully made. And one of the things that to me is the most impressive about Retrospec'd is how they place their prints. There are so many gorgeous prints, especially these amazing signature pastoral prints that they do. And these prints actually are so well placed on the dresses. Since I worked with a couture wedding dress company for so long, I actually realized how important it is when it comes to vintage prints, whether or not they're placed properly on the garment. It's sort of like tattoos. If they're placed improperly, they just don't look aesthetically pleasing. And it's the same with prints on garments. It's been that way forever. So I'm very impressed with how they place their prints. It's the thing that I love the most about this dress, but also just the shape and the style of it is so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and show you the footage that I filmed of the actual dress, the way that I do all of my dressing room series videos. But I wanted to let you know first and foremost that the pricing of the dresses, even though it may seem a little steep initially, is something you absolutely can feel confident in when you order, because you are getting such a good quality, well-made garment. And if you feel a little bit hesitant about it, just go ahead and consider it an investment piece. You don't have to buy a whole lot of things. You know, you can buy one great dress a year, or you can buy one great dress as opposed to 3 other dresses. And I feel like a lot of times that's a better buy, because you're not buying things just that might not look right. These have no stretch in the dresses themselves, but they're cut so well that it's sort of universally flattering. At least this dress doesn't have any stretch in it. I believe that if there is any stretch at all present in their cottons or anything, they will let you know on the website. But they also have really great sales. So if you want to just sort of keep an eye on a dress that you see and then maybe wait for it to go on sale, you can absolutely do that. I have, like I said, seen the items up close, and one of the things that that I noticed is that some of the cottons are more heavyweight and some of them are very lightweight. When I got this dress in the mail, I was concerned at first because it felt like the packaging was so lightweight that there's no way there could have been a full dress in there. But it turns out it is just a very thin, wonderfully lightweight fabric, so it's easy to wear in the summer, in the hottest part of the year here in Memphis. And I have been doing that. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll see that I've worn this dress several times. I wore it to the Nashville Boogie. It was one of my dresses that I absolutely had to wear to the Nashville Boogie. So yeah, so that's all on this, and I'll let you go ahead and look at the footage now. Let me know if you have any questions or considerations about Retrospec'd, and if there's any questions I can't answer, I'll be happy to direct you to someone who can. But thanks again, Retrospec'd, for this dress. Thank you so much for the opportunity to promote you via YouTube and on my blog. And I had some photos taken. Really, really proud of those photos. They were taken by Jerry Plunk of Plunk Creative here in Memphis, and they're all featured on my blog, so you not only can see the dress in those photos and really, really look at it closely, but in this video you'll be able to see the dress in action, and then also in those photos you'll be able to see the print in daylight up close, so you can really, really see how detailed and vivid it is. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, so you can see here, this is the Elizabeth dress in the Gay Pari print. You can see how even when I'm bent over at the waist, it does not gap at all. That's one of the biggest pluses to me about this dress. I absolutely love that. I think it's so great that it can be so modest but still so flattering. And you can see the placement of the print here with the trees and the spire and everything, the way that it's so perfectly placed right at my waist. And I am short-waisted, and this could be a little tiny bit shorter, but because this is a stock size, I feel like it looks beautiful. I apologize for the wrinkling of the dress. I actually didn't think it looked wrinkled in person, and then when I went back and watched the video, of course it looks wrinkled, because that is just typical of how I work things. But anyway, you can still see the color, you can still see how it moves, and how this is a nice lightweight cotton that would be perfect for spring or summer.
And I absolutely love the colors here. This was one of the things that drew me most to it. I wanted a pastoral print, but the colors are one of the things that drew me to it. I love these cool tones and how that they're a pastoral setting, but not necessarily natural colors, so it gives it more of an artistic vibe. And I'm wearing this with my Malco Modes red crinoline because I liked the Parisian feel of that, but you don't have to do that. You can just wear it with a white crinoline or any other color that you like. Pink would also look really pretty with it, I think, or purple. But Malco Modes, their Cosette sort of soft crinoline is my favorite one. But you can again see that there's like an artist here on the riverbank and the Eiffel Tower in the background, and everything is so beautifully, beautifully placed and just flows so, so pretty. So I really like that. I also like that with my waist nipper and everything, I feel like it just is very proportionate, the way that this dress falls. And I am wearing this with my Gianni Beanie red sort of ruby slipper style shoes that I found at Dillard's. They're of course not vintage at all, but I like the classic vibe of them. And they're actually quite comfortable to be such a heel, so they are definitely keepers. Got them on for a really good deal, and I thought they went really well with this dress. And of course my duo orchids from Belle Blossoms also go so well with it. I have necklaces I could wear with it, but I honestly love the clean neckline. I love the neckline without anything to kind of disrupt it. It just falls so flatteringly and in itself is sort of an embellishment. But I love the movement of this dress, and I do feel like that with tights and a sweater it could actually be worn in the wintertime and not look out of place. And that is a huge plus to have a year-round vintage style dress that you can wear. So I apologize again for the wrinkling, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it up close and personal.